This is Irene Hu. Today in this tutorial, we're going to cover 9 suit breathing exercises. Along with the 14 suit breathing exercises for health, it will make up the full set of 25 suit breathing exercises. In these 9 suit breathing exercises, we're going to cover coordination of the full body. You'll see not just sections of the shoulder, the chest, and neck, and so forth. We'll focus on a full integration of body. Namely, we will see the hand movement along with the body movement, the dante, the traversal of energy, along with the full body, meaning the legs included. Okay, without further ado, let's get started. In these suit breathing exercises, you will find 2 separate stands. One is what we call the Wuji stance. Okay, the Wuji stance is just like the Wuji standing post. The body is relaxed, feet shoulder width. Okay, and the body is upright. Head touches the ceiling, as in the head is straight, the body is straight, tailbone tucked in. This is very often called the standing position. You see a lot of that covered in the suit breathing for health. The other 2 stands, 2 set of stands, are the bow stands, where one leg is in front, the quad is relaxed, knees aligned. Okay, so this is, and you see the legs have a distance between them equal to this width of your shoulder. So this, for example, is too wide. This, for example, is not operational because now you have to turn the body, the legs are all twisted up. This is too narrow. So the correct stance for the both stands is this: front view. Side view, you notice that the back leg is 45 and the front is pointing to the front, the body straight, and you see the quad is relaxed. The knees, if you look at it, is aligned with the toes. That's the bow stance. Left foot forward, bow stance, right foot forward. In each and every single case, you see the waist is level, quad relaxed, knee relaxed, body upright. The third one of interest is what we call the horse stance, where the feet can be open 45 degrees. The quad is relaxed, tailbone tucked in as usual, and the whole body is relaxed. So if you can bounce like that, the body is relaxed, the joints are relaxed. The quad and the knees are very often open. This allows the energy to move up and down the body easily, and also allow all the muscles to move comfortably as you turn. Okay? And so the very first suit breathing exercise we're going to cover is what we call hand maneuver. Hand maneuver is the exercise, as the name implies, where the hand moves about. Now, what you see and the hand movement are not just the hand movement. The hand is connected to the chest. The chest connected to the waist the rest of the body. So when you do the hand maneuver, it's actually motion across the whole body. Okay, so let's say the hand maneuver is first adjust the body, align the body in a horse stance. So the horse, yes, okay, the full body relaxed, quad relaxed, knee relaxed. Let's do one arm. Okay, the hand moves. Before we start the hand movement, we have to first ensure the lower part of the body is stable. So that means the waist, the quad, the knees, the feet, and so forth. So how is the body stable? When you can relax and almost tuck the tailbone in. The side view would be like this. The tailbone is tucked in. And first, let's make sure the root is stable. That means the lower part of the body, waist and below, is stable. So when we move the legs, we turn the body, this is what we call push and turn. When we push, we're actually pushing the leg. We call the suit breathing exercises meant spiraling movement of the joints, namely the muscles, ligaments. So when the legs spiral, to enable the legs to move easily, the joints has to be relaxed. The quad and the knees. You see how I turn the waist. I don't turn that far. I turn enough so that my nose is aligned in this direction of the left knee. Turn the right knee. So when you turn your waist, you relax the quad, and you move every single muscle in the leg. Let's say I turn left. This is my left side. Relax the joint, push the right leg, and turn. Good. And turn back. Push the left leg and turn. That's it. Simple movement, but steady. So in terms of breathing, when you turn to the left, you can incorporate the breathing, meaning you can breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, and so forth. So now you have tuned up the lower part of the body. The hands in synchronization with the leg. The hand move the left hand onto start. I push off on the left leg, push off and turn. So the hand moves from the left to the center. You notice as I turn, my body, my core also turns, right? Then the hand lift up, breathe in, flip over. I push with the right leg, the hands move out. Stretch the shoulder joint, elbow joint, wrist, fingers. You notice I don't go this far. The hand goes in the direction of the leg, so up to here. You see how the leg goes that direction? And now I'm good. I relax, drop the hand, and turn. So now this becomes the left side draw, if you imagine a box. Okay, the one side of the box, the vertical side, aligns with my center line. The edges of the box at shoulder level on the top edge, dantian level, and the bottom edge. And this vertical position is to where the hand is comfortably reached in this position, but aligned with the toe, direction of the toe. So it goes up to here. Okay, try again. Relax the quad. The shoulder relax, the elbow joint relax. Push and turn on the left leg. The body turn. Breathe in. And now flip over. The right leg push and turn. The arms swing open. You notice in this position, the elbow is lower than the shoulder, lower than the wrist. So the elbow is lower than the shoulder, but between the wrist, the height of the wrist and the shoulder. Okay, so somewhere there. The key part is to relax the joints. Drop and turn. Push and turn on the left. Relax. Push and turn on the right. Leg relaxed. 6 repetitions. 2. Relax, breathe in, breathe out. Relax, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. So try not to make sure the body doesn't bob up and down. The body height of the waist and so forth remains at the same level. So when I turn, the waist is the same level. If you see your waist turn up like this, it's not an even waist turn, right? That means this part of the quad is tight and this is stiff. When this joint is not open, as in straight, you can't move this leg very well. So you want both legs to have the natural gait. Therefore, the waist is level and you turn the waist and ease off the quad. Yeah, okay. Now the right side. Push on the right leg, turn. Breathe in, breathe out. Push off on the opposite leg. Relax. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Relax, push. Relax, push. So the hands are actually moving in a spiral. The hands, if I were spiraling the hand, it would be, right? So what happens if the hands like that? You see how the shoulder tense? You have less exercise volume, the shoulder is tense, and you have a hard time moving out. The other thing to avoid is moving the elbow first and then the head. If I move the elbow first, it tends to shoulder, right? So I want to achieve the bone joint flexibility. So as I turn, I relax my quad, I turn my waist, and I more or less swing the arms out. As I swing out, I push off on the opposite leg and relax. And push off on the same leg, relax. Push off on the opposite leg. All this time, keeping the elbow lower than the shoulder. Does that make sense? Yeah. So the elbow is lower than the wrist. Wrist is lower than the shoulder. Push off, relax. Down level. So both hands. And the hand on the right hand is on top, and the lower hand is the left hand. If you start off like this, it will be pushing too far. You see how the body is all twisted and it's tense. So you want to have to move within your comfort zone, which is about here. Yeah. The body is upright, not tense, relaxed. So the hands move out, up, down, flip, push on the leg, turn, push and turn. And breathe in, relax, breathe out. Breathe in, relax, turn, breathe out. So you can see I'm actually pushing with my waist and hua, pushing with the legs. If I go a little bit lower, you can see how the legs are actually moving, right? Push off with the right leg, push off with the left, and the body stays erect. And now relax, breathe in and out and reset. Okay, that concludes the breathing exercise called hand maneuver. You'll notice this hand maneuver movement is very similar to what we saw in the fistful. In Lao Zhan Yi Lu, right? The hand maneuver. The hand is actually like this. Yeah. Right. In Sinja, the hand movement is very much like silk reeling. Notably, the left hand, the hand below, is facing the sky and not the tummy. So, but then the legs step back. Okay, so these are variations of the hand maneuver. Okay. The next one is what we call oblique arm circle. Oblique, as in oblique posture in a Lao Zhan Yi Lu. Oblique, right? The hands are in this position. If you look from the side, it at an angle, oblique angle. To make this work, you actually move the arms, but the arms are not moving alone. The arms are moving in conjunction or in synchrony with the body. So in the oblique arm circle, we start off with a bow stance, the feet open 45, knees also open, aligned with the feet, and the body is what we call horse stance. That's right. Okay, let's do the left hand. The hand lift up, and I bring the hand from the side of the body to what amounts to near the forehead. I don't go much past the forehead because if you do, you see a lot of it's over a stretch, right? So in order to have this as either a stripe or a block, to make that move effective, I have to include the rest of the body. So which part? First, both stand, the horse stance. Okay, one arm rested, and I sit on relax my right paw on my left paw, and I turn. And now relax, center, brush the knee, relax, tense, relax, tense, relax. So you see how the whole body actually moves together. If I don't turn my body, it would be this, right? If I turn my body, you will find that this, if it's used as a block or a strike, it's more powerful. Not just include the muscles in the chest, in the opening and closing of the chest, so to speak. You also include the quad and the whole legs. Once you open this joint, you engage the muscles in the whole leg. So the foot actually turns in, spiral on the left side. Relaxed. When I relax, when I drop, the body slowly comes up a little bit. That's by habit. It's the way the body used to balance. Drop, relax, brush, tense, and relax, tense, and relax, tense, and relax. So you notice the body turns left and right, and the chest actually closed on one half, one side. This chest remains relaxed. This chest closed, right? So you see the chest action, the body center, as it relaxes, and now brush. Brush the knee, block. Yeah, okay. The left side, then the right side. Block. Before I block, I relax this quad. I push off on the leg. I sink, and I use that to strike. Strike or block. So as I strike, I turn my body. And as I drop the body, I return the body back to the normal, relaxed. Brush, relax, block, relax, brush, relax. So I have 2 cycles of tense and relax here. Tense, relax, tense, relax, tense, relax, tense, relax. Both hands. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 12 divided by 2. Each swing of the arm is a set. We now make 6 sets. The energy, the upper dantian, relax, and store in the middle dantian. So the oblique arm circle movement is extraction of the Taiji, Chen Taiji form. Where have you seen it? When you, let's say in Lao Jian Lu, right? This is the Waiku spread wing. When you turn into oblique posture, you recognize this, block, block. So when you do the oblique posture, you see how the hand, one hand blocks, one hand execute the brush the knee. You already seen it in action in the oblique posture in our Journey Lu. Let's say you start from white with spread wing, block, right? Good. And block, reset. Yeah, up, down. This is the oblique posture, right? So this one is actually very commonly used in the oblique posture. You see that in Jia Yilu oblique posture. You see that in Xinjia Yilu oblique posture, and also, of course, in the Erlu, the second form. Okay. Now the next one we will cover is the coordination of spiraling from dantian to wrist. So it encourages the movement of energy from dantian to wrist spiraling up. Okay. For this to happen, the whole body needs to relax. That's it. Relax. Okay. The stance to start is also what we call the horse stance. Body relax, tailbone tucked in, relax. One half of the work. So the first half is the hand comes in. So the quad is relaxed, and when you turn, it's the same turning mechanism as in hand maneuver or oblique posture, the same mechanism. So you relax the quad, you turn on the weights, push off on the legs and turn. So in order for you to push off on the legs and carry the momentum and energy to the dantian, to the rest of the body, you need to relax the quad. Relax the quad, bounce, bounce. Okay, good. So the hand first reach the middle dantian, just like the hand maneuver. And just like the hand maneuver, remember this is the hand maneuver. So you draw a box, right? In the spiraling movement, the spiraling action allows the hand to draw more like an elliptical structure. So the hand starts off the same. The hand comes in to the middle dantian. This is my left hand. So before I close the middle dantian, I relax the quad and push off on the left leg. And it goes up the middle part of my body. So this is midline. And now I'm going to turn and spiral out. So you see, in this movement, you will see the core of the body spirals more. Not only close the chest, they actually open the chest in different sections of the core. In addition to that, because the core is soft, you can spiral on the legs. And coupled with the waist turning and the body, I'll give you a side view later on. The body is actually spiraling too. So what you have achieved is spiraling across the board. The legs, the quad, the waist, the core, and of course the arm, and she spiral up. So this is a spiraling movement of the arms. From the side view, okay, how far? So this is my upper dantian and upper dantian. Start at lower middle dantian, arrive at upper dantian in a spiral movement. Try again. Turn, spiral up, midline, coil. So you see how the whole body opens up as my arms move. And when the arm is at this position, it's ready to go down this channel. You see, what is this channel we're talking about? You see how the knee align with the toes? This part of the leg is the channel I'm trying to run through. So I'm actually spiraling through. The hand goes here and spirals through. And then it relaxes. So there is a part where we tense, a spot that we relax. However, when you spiral, you have even more control. So when you turn in here, the hand is relaxed. No, very few spiral. You have a little bit spiral movement. You see how I sit on the quad relaxed. So now my body starts to turn. And turn my waist, come up the midline, and I gradually spiral my chest out. So my head is not moving very much, but my body is carrying the head. And once I reach that channel, I can spiral out and turn. And now relax, I'm back. Once again, turn. As soon as I turn, the body turns. So you don't want the body to go or hunch up and tighten, you actually turn off from the dantian or the waist area. Turn, sit, coil, turn out. You see, up the body, slowly reach out and coil and exit at the upper dantian level. And breathe in, relax, breathe out, relax. Breathe in, relax, breathe out, relax. So in this spiral, in order for the whole body to be supported, my legs are turning in succession. I push off on my left leg, spiral, push off on my right, and let it go up. Okay, let's do it on the right side. Okay, so this is the horse stance. Come in, coil, turn out, push, out, relax, turn. Turn. So this is dantian to wrist, spiraling up. Dantian to wrist, spiraling up. So from the side view, as I spiral out, the hand actually stretches forward. Continue to spiral until I'm done, and then I drop out. Okay, so two hands, ready? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, the next one is dantian to wrist, spiraling in. Okay, start with the horse stance. Qua, relax, knees align with the toes. On the left side, sit. The hand comes in through the upper dantian level, turn in, coil, drop off the midline. Make sure the elbow is lower than the wrist. This is not good. You know why? You see how the shoulder tenses up and you have a hard time spiral. So if you relax the elbow and drop it, it's very easy. Then you turn the body and spiral out, back the upper dantian. Then return, spiral out along the same channel. Turn, drop, spiral out. The other side, ready? In, coming into the upper dantian, turn. You notice as you turn, the elbow is given more space. The whole body relaxes, it turns to midline, and then comes out, and it stretch out. In, out. In, out. In, out. Knee to upper dantian. Knee, upper dantian. Both hands. You notice now the whole body spirals. Relax. Okay. That completed the dantian to wrist spiraling out. The next one is a diagonal circle. So diagonal circle is when the hand is moving in circles. Diagonal circles move in a diagonal. Really what it meant was the chest folds diagonally. If this is a box, the diagonal is where one corner to the other, right? From this corner to that corner. Yeah. So diagonal circle allows you to fold the chest diagonally in this direction. Just now when we stretch, the chest open and close in this direction, right? Open, close, open, close, open, close, right? Diagonal circle means the chest open and close diagonally. So let's start. Starting position is with all the other ones is a horse step. Yes, quad relax, knee aligned with toes. The waistline is relaxed and level. Start with this squeeze. So now you can see how the shirt folds, right? The shirt folds diagonal that direction. So the hand and legs and the quad relax. Once you relax the quad, you can push off on this leg. One hand inside, one hand outside, and stretch. Weight now change to the right. Weight to the left. Squeeze. Squeeze. As you squeeze, the quad deepens. As you open, the top hand goes inside, the outer hand, the lower hand goes up and up. So as I turn, I keep my waistline level. I don't want this is too far. And the line of energy is broken. And of course, this quad is already straight. So I lost the use of this leg, right? The joint is locked. So I have to relax before I can use the leg. So the quad is always open. Squeeze, close, open, close, open, close, open. The other side, close, open, close, open, close, open. So as you close, the weight is on the starting leg. As you open, I change weight to the other side while my whole body opens up. You don't want to open like this. The shoulder sticks out. You have lost use of this arm. The joint's locked. You want the joint to be open. Yeah. Close. Top hand goes inside. Lower hand goes outside and up. Top hand goes down. The body balance. Close. Open. Now if you move the same way and turn the hand into a fist, you will get this. And relax. Let goes from the hand is level. Lower hand goes up. Upper hand goes low. Upper hand is like this. Yeah, so let is energy move equal opposite direction. Open. Strike. Relax. Weight on right. Open. Strike. Weight to left. Open. Strike to the right. Strike to the left. Change weight to right. Open to the right. As you open the left, the upper hand coils. So you key off the pinky. The lower hand, index finger. Strike. Relax. Relax. Strike. relax, relax, strike, relax, relax, strike, relax, relax. Okay, collect the energy and stop.